Often, people say time heals. I would say rather, time helps. Time doesn't heal, but it helps. Rose Kennedy, who suffered so much sadness and tragedy during her lifetime, makes it clear. These were her words. "It has been said," she explained, "time heals all wounds. I do not agree. The wounds remain. In time, the mind, protecting its sanity, covers them with scar tissue, and the pain lessens. But it is never gone." Often it helps to listen to one like Rose Kennedy, who has known the pain and anguish of bereavement. The most difficult loss, I believe, is that of a child. Sadly, during my rabbinate, there have been many such tragedies. Among them was the death of Mimi Eisman at age 29 in an automobile accident. She was the only child of Ruth and Frank Eisman and was the former president of our temple youth group. As you can imagine, the Eismans were devastated, and though I made every effort to help them through this unendurable hardship, there was simply no way to comfort them. All I could do was bear it with them. At some point, I believe it was Ruth who helped me. It was her wisdom and strength that taught me that time doesn't heal, but it helps. That was the way she put it during our many conversations together. Ultimately, she founded and chaired what she called the Family Concern Committee. The members of this caring group, together with the rabbis, brought untold support to those in our congregation who were in desperate need of the nurture that they provided. I read of a parent who spoke of her child's death this way: "My child has died. His short life was filled with pain, suffering, surgery, and hospitals. There was nothing I could do to make any of it better. Nothing I could do to change the fact that he died. No amount of time will ever heal the pain I feel. I remember feeling very angry when I would hear 'time heals all wounds' or similar sentiments. I remember thinking no amount of time will ever heal my broken heart. My child has died, and there was nothing I could do to make any of it better. Nothing I could do to save him from it. Nothing I could do to change the fact that he died. No amount of time will ever heal the pain I feel." While there is little to say to alter her feelings, yet there are things we can do to help. It includes what we do to love, how we remember and honor the dear ones we've lost, the love and support we receive from friends and family. No matter how difficult, we still can reach down within ourselves to celebrate our child's precious life or family member, and grasp in our hearts the impact each has made in our lives. Yes, our very being will always remain scarred, but our grief will not always be as raw as it was at first. Our tearful celebrations of their lives will evolve into something more quiet. Our grief less intense. When we experience what can only be called a wound to our heart, to our very soul, it feels as if we have been torn apart. At such times, figuratively, our wound bleeds from every portion of our body. Eventually, the bleeding stops and the wound closes. But in the process, the question is, have we really healed? Perhaps we've just closed up with our anger, resentment, and doubt left inside. In Hebrew, to heal comes from the idea to be whole, derived from the belief that when we become sick or torn open in bereavement, we lose our wholeness, which is precisely the essential meaning of the word shalom, to be complete or whole. Lacking shalom means that something has broken through the natural state of our being. To heal is to bring us back to that lost wholeness. It is the meaning of the prayer Misheberach, the renewal of body and spirit, which brings us back to Refuah Shlema, the return of our health. This explains how it is possible for us to realize that we have the capacity within to overcome our brokenness and achieve our wholeness once again. Healing is not exactly like curing. Healing is more spiritual, whereas curing is more medical. In addition, healing requires our participation in the process. It is a decision we make to be open to what has broken us. Yes, time does not heal, but healing does take time. As a result, we find that we can build more in our lives. We can include what would have been lost if we had not taken the time to heal. As singer Carly Simon, in one of her song lyrics, tells us, there is more room in a broken heart. In other words, time doesn't heal. It's what we do with the time that does. Amen.